Привет! Today we'll continue learning useful cross-context phrases in Russian. You'll learn how to say who, what, where, when, why, and how. And you'll hear some common examples of simple questions with these words. Once again, if you're a beginner, then together with expanding your vocabulary, treat it as a reading practice too. Ну что, начнем? Let's start with short questions. Who is that and what is it? Who in Russian sounds as кто. What sounds as что. Pay attention. You spell it with a ch and you read it as что. Кто, что. Who's that? Will sound as кто это. Once again, кто это? Это Ваня, мой брат. А это моя подруга Маша. Это means it or this in Russian. So you can also use this word when pointing at something. Imagine you're at a supermarket trying to buy something, but you don't know how you call it in Russian. So you can just point at it and say this. Это.
Вот это, пожалуйста. Спасибо.
And can you guess how you ask what is it in Russian? Right. Что это? Что это? Это ананас. Это яблоко. Это книга. Это ручка. Это телефон. You'll also use this word in a casual situation if you haven't heard what another person just said. What's that? Что? Or что? А? Our next phrase is what does it mean? Что это значит? Что это значит? Обмен валюты? Что это значит? If you're wondering what something is called in Russian, you'll ask, как это называется? In English, you say, what is it called? But actually, the Russian как means how. Как это называется по-русски? Как это называется по-английски? Pay attention to how you read this word. Называется. It's a so-called reflexive verb, and they would often have endings like this, and you'll always read them as ца. Once again, как это называется? Это бутерброд. Just recently, you've learned the phrase, how do you say it in English? How does it sound in English? Can you remind it to me, please? Как это по-английски? Or как это будет по-английски? Now try to ask in Russian. How does it sound in Russian? Как это по-русски? Как это будет по-русски? Как будет pineapple по-русски? Or you can also say, как сказать по-русски? Как сказать pineapple по-русски? Moving on. Imagine your friend brought you somewhere, but you're not sure where you're at, and you're wondering, where are we? Where in Russian is где. Где мы? How do you ask, where are you? Где ты? This word is a little tricky in Russian. It just means where at, location-wise. And if you want to ask where someone is going, in what direction, or where they're coming from, you will use different words for that. Where are you going? Where are you heading to? Will sound as куда ты. Куда means where to. And if you want to ask where are you from or where are you coming from, you'll say откуда ты. Откуда means where from. Once again, где, куда, откуда. Where is it? Где это? Where is it located? Where is it situated? Где это находится? Take a look at what this word ends with. You'll read it as находится. Где это находится?
Где находится мавзолей? Что?
When in Russian sounds as когда. For instance, когда это было? Когда это будет? Давай погуляем. Когда? Сейчас? To ask why in Russian, you'll say почему. Почему? And you'll use a different word if you're asking why in a sense of what for, what's the purpose of it. Зачем? What do you need it for? Зачем тебе это? And the last one for today. This question doesn't include any of the words above, but it's a common polite way to start a question in Russian. In English, it would sound as, could you tell me? Вы не подскажете? Вы не подскажете? Have you noticed? This is a negative question. And as I said before, in Russian, such questions aren't considered rude or impolite. For more details, you can check this video. Could you tell me where the nearest metro station is? Вы не подскажете, где ближайшее метро? Вы не подскажете, где находится площадь Победы? You might also hear a phrase «скажите, пожалуйста». But in my opinion, it's more appropriate from someone in a position of authority. For example, you can hear it from your teacher, or your boss, or a doctor you came to. Otherwise, if you are saying it to a random person in the street, it sounds kind of a little demanding. It'll be more polite to say «Вы не подскажете?» That's it for today. На сегодня это все. I'll let you practice the phrases on your own now. Пока. Скоро увидимся.